Welcome back to another episode of The Run with your host, Manny Wilson. Boy, that Carter 5 something serious, man. Y'all need to check that out. I'm not going to get too much into it because that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about some sports. So I got basketball topics today, man. I got Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant. But first, I'm going to start with this Tristian Thompson thing because I don't know what's been going on. So this is what it is. Tristian Thompson thinks the Cavs will still be contenders for the finals in the Eastern Conference. Like, are you serious, dude? Tristan, you lost LeBron. I don't think he realized how much LeBron James did for that Cleveland Cavaliers team. Let me remind you, man. Y'all was in the finals. The dude put up 50, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and the team still lost by at least 15. Like, what more can you ask for from one player? The team is not good without LeBron. It's just plain and simple. I don't know what kind of illusion Tristian Thompson is having, but I've never seen LeBron ever work so hard during a game by himself and have to pull the whole entire team by himself. This man did everything, got no help at all, and Tristian Thompson still thinks they can get back to the finals, or no, it's not happening. Man, the roster that they have, the best player is Kevin Love on that team. You don't have anybody to distribute the. Well, you got Colin Sexton, but he's no LeBron, man. Tristian Thompson is about to realize how much LeBron James did for that team, and he's about to realize he already knows how good LeBron James is, but he's just gonna realize how valuable LeBron is to one single team. This man put up a triple-double damn near every night. Every night he stepped on the court, he was throwing up triple-doubles, man. So, all right, man, that's Tristian Thompson. I had to get that out the way. This man is in the illusion that they were going to get back to the finals or that they're big contenders in the Eastern Conference. Like, you still have Philadelphia 76ers. You still have the Boston Celtics. That's going to be the Eastern Conference champions, the Boston Celtics. But I don't even think the Cavs will beat the Pistons at this point, to be honest. Only reason they don't have anybody to beat the Pistons now. They don't have no weapons. I don't think they will beat the Pistons. You still got the Pacers. You got the Bucks. Tristian Thompson, stop it. Tristian Thompson, this is just ridiculous. I don't know why. And your team does not compare at all to any of the teams I just named. Not even close. All right, moving on. Jimmy Butler, man. This dude is getting traded. He does not want to be in Minnesota. I'm sure that you've heard some of the rumors, but it's a report that said he'd love to be in Miami. And, I thought about it. I'm like, at this point, I think he just wants the whole situation to be done. He just wants to leave. Like, earlier in the year, he said that Karl Anthony Towns and all the other young guys on that team had poor work ethic, and it really pissed him off a little bit. I understand that. If he goes to Miami, they play hard in Miami. They play hard. They got some young guys. They play very hard in Miami. I love to see it. But the T-Wolves, man, they asking for so much. It's ridiculous. They tried to trade with the 76ers, but they wanted the 76ers to give up Ben Simmons? What? Come on, man. Ben Simmons is compared to LeBron in terms of being the next, greatest player. Do you really think that the 76ers will give up a key player who's compared to LeBron for Jimmy Butler? Yeah, Jimmy Butler's good, but they're not stupid. They're not stupid, man. So, also, Jimmy Butler, the Timberwolves, the Timberwolves, they were talking, it's been a rumor that they've been talking to the Rockets about trading and getting some players over there, but they also want a lot. And the package deal that the Rockets suggested for them, I believe, was Eric Gordon, P.J. Tucker, and Brandon Knight. And it was one other guy, but I can't remember his name at the moment. But, yeah, the main player is Eric Gordon. He's mostly the centerpiece. I don't think I would do that trade, just because Eric Gordon is a pure shooter. He's a pure shooter. Jimmy Butler isn't a pure shooter. He's an athlete. He can shoot the ball too. He can give you some buckets. He can play defense. But Eric Gordon, man, he fits in that system so perfect. PJ Tucker does too. That's bench help, man. Those guys, I think Eric Gordon is going to be starting this year, and Carmelo's coming off the bench. Finally! Carmelo is finally coming off the bench with this Houston Rockets team. It will be a nice thing to have tickets because people would want to see that many superstars on the Houston Rockets if Jimmy Butler was to go there, because they have Harden, Chris Paul, Melo, Jimmy Butler, and the role players around there. So people would want to come see it, but in terms of them having the best chance to win, that's not it, man. You need your key players such as Eric Gordon, because he's a pure shooter. He dishes it. If Chris Paul dishes it to him at least 10 times in a game, he's going to at least give you 8 or 9 on a good night. Jimmy Butler is not a pure shooter, but he makes some. I just wouldn't do it. That's me. Jimmy Butler, 2 years left on his contract. So I'm looking at this as if, Raptors, go ahead, do your thing. You already took a chance with Kawhi Leonard. I don't know who you would give up. And apparently T-Wolves are trying to take everybody, so they probably asked for Kawhi Leonard. But, I mean, it's worth a shot. Because if you get Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler on the same team, that seems like a pretty good deal to me. You're already trying to convince Kawhi Leonard to stay there. Jimmy Butler has to stay there for another year. That helped. I think that helped. I think multiple teams should try and go after Kawhi. And eventually, eventually the Timberwolves aren't going to get what they want. They want another superstar, as you can see, asking for someone like Ben Simmons. Clearly, they want another superstar, but I don't believe that they're going to be able to get a superstar. Yes, Jimmy Butler is a superstar, but I don't think it's going to happen. All right, man, last, Kevin Durant. He said he's too hated to win awards, regular season awards. To sum it up, he said a long quote, but basically he was saying he's too hated to win awards in the NBA. I agree, man. People really just act like Kevin Durant is not the man. Like, yeah, you can talk about him not being competitive. I don't care about that, man. The man finally made one decision for himself, and people just hate him about it. It was kind of like LeBron when he went to Miami. Yes, the situations were a little bit different, but when he went to Miami, people just wanted to hate him all of a sudden. He made a decision for himself. He did what he felt was best for himself, and that's what Kevin Durant did. I don't blame Kevin Durant for going to the Warriors. I think it's well over. People should not still be mad at him going to the Warriors. And if you try and discredit his skill and his talent for going to the Warriors by saying he's not as good as he could have been because he went to the Warriors, that just sounds straight up ridiculous, man. Kevin, tell me another 7-foot scorer that can score like Kevin Durant. Tell me another 7-footer that can shoot the ball like Kevin Durant. I can wait. You can message me on Twitter at _Manny30. I'll listen because I need to hear this, man. It's not players like Kevin Durant. You don't see guys like that come along, man. This man is arguably the greatest scorer of all time. Arguably the greatest scorer of all time. Like I said, he made one decision for himself. People just lost their mind. You know, his talent and skill is undeniably great. It's no argument when you try and take away the skill that he has. The man can shoot threes. The man can drive. The man can post you up, fade away. He can pass. He does everything. He plays defense. Yeah, man. He definitely deserves some regular season awards because he's been balling. He does his thing every year. He stepped out the past few years, every year he stepped out on the floor with the Warriors. He's done his thing. If the Warriors would not have had Kevin Durant, I'm not going to say it's no way that they win these finals, but it would have been much tougher. It would have been much tougher to win these finals, especially with the team facing injuries like they did. It would have been much tougher, man. Kevin Durant is the GOAT. Y'all got to give him some credit. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at _Manny30. You guys have a great day today.